Thank you for tuning in to Timby Terrell's American Dysfunction. How are you today? Um, Today we're going to talk about uh, a few things, but first I'd like to address a message personally to my court-appointed attorney, Joanne Braverman, in 1500 Walnut Street in Philadelphia. Ms. Braverman, I have received your mail, your messages. I have responded to you. I have also faxed you, left you a message, and I have not received a return call from you or an updated letter. And I like to know how come. Y'all seem so adamant to send out information about, what the parent should be doing and what the parent is not doing. But when you have a parent that's willing to work with you, I don't see you making an extra attempt to work with the parent. So I like to ask you what's going on where you cannot respond and do your job like you need to do it. I have an issue with court-appointed attorneys when it comes to the Philadelphia system. I believe that they do not work with families. They work to disable them, to the best of their ability, which is a crime, shame, and a sin. It makes absolutely no sense for this type of behavior to go on. So I'm personally calling you out because you are my court-appointed attorney. Excuse me, that you find a way to get in contact with me. You have the address to where I am. A letter would be nice. A letter will be coming to you, and also I'm broadcasting you out. So if there are other people out there who have dealt with Joanne Braverman as a court-appointed attorney, then here's your chance to stand on up and stack up the chips and let it be known that you are not pleased with her services either, and you are trying to get some help and assistance and having your family back also. In lighter essence, when I go into the courtroom system, it's always a matter of talking about drug usage. Now, we want to clarify, my choice of drug and means of get high is smoking marijuana. Now, if somebody can please point me to the first, closest, nearest marijuana rehab, in the beloved words of my favorite comedian, Cat Williams, I'll wait. Have you found one yet? Because I'm not understanding that. Marijuana has not killed anybody but harmed themselves. I personally don't see nothing sitting at a stop sign waiting for it to turn green. Been there many a times. I ain't hurt nobody, I ain't hit nobody, which it is harmful, and I'm not advocating people to smoke weed, especially young kids who don't know anything about it, who that's not their, they haven't indulged. I'm not encouraging that behavior, but for someone who's already inducted into the lifestyle, that's my choice. It kept me calm, and it kept me from whipping a lot of asses, so to speak. So please, understand me and enlighten me about what the harm of smoking marijuana is. The choice drug to me is no different than having a Xanax, that is, or a Valium, to calm you down at the end of the day. Most people come home and have a drink. I find drinking more harmful than smoking weed, and that's my opinion. I ain't expecting nobody to agree, but I'd be damned if I have a judge or a lawyer or somebody else tell me because they have that authoritative position that I'm wrong for thinking that. Nope, not going to happen. I don't think there's any harm in it if you are in control of it. That has always been, a choice drug for me. I've never gone or ventured out higher beyond my means because I see what it does to people. I saw what crack and snorting cocaine does to people and their families. I live in an environment now where people are in rehab and they either get stronger or they relapse because they're not strong enough to cope. So I visualize and I see these things. So therefore, I'd rather smoke an L and laugh at your ass. That's how that's my take on it. But nevertheless, life goes on and things happen. So please, somebody enlighten me. I have not smoked weed in a period of time. I changed my lifestyle for yoga, which made me a much better, healthier, stronger person, and I appreciate that. Nonetheless, nobody's to say that when I go take a vacation somewhere that I'm not going to go smoke some weed. So, therefore, this concludes our little first 5 minutes, and I'll see you again on the second half. Peace.